Have you ever stopped to ponder the invisible thread that binds us together in society? A thread woven from mutual obligation, agreement, and expectation. It's a concept so profound that it has shaped civilizations and ideologies for centuries. Today, let's delve into social contract theory, a philosophical framework for understanding our relationships with government and one another. The essence of this theory hinges on a simple, yet powerful premise. When individuals come together to form a society, they implicitly agree to certain rules and responsibilities that govern their behavior. Imagine, if you will, a time before laws guided human interactions, a chaotic world where might often eclipsed right. Now, consider how we transitioned from that state of nature into the structured societies we inhabit today. Social contract theorists like Thomas Hobbes, John Locke, and Jean-Jacques Rousseau provide fascinating insights. Hobbes, for instance, painted a rather grim portrait of human life: solitary, poor, nasty, brutish, and short. To escape such a reality, people consented to surrender some freedoms in exchange for security and order, a deal still relevant today. Locke, on the other hand, infused optimism into the discourse. He argued that the contract exists to protect individual rights to life, liberty, and property. Have you considered how this foundational belief fuels debates over government intervention in our lives? And what about Rousseau, who emphasized collective will? He asserted that true freedom lies in adherence to laws one has a hand in creating. Intriguing, isn't it? Did you know that early forms of social contracts precede even those illustrious thinkers? Ancient Mesopotamian societies operated under similar agreements long before penned documents emerged. The American and French revolutions drew heavily on social contract principles, positioning these contracts as justifications for dismantling oppressive regimes. What makes us rise up? What lies at the core of our discontent? Today, how does social contract theory inform our understanding of civil liberties in a digital age? With technology reshaping our lives, are we renegotiating the terms of our social agreements? Consider cultural variations. Many cultures display interpretations of social contracts shaped by local beliefs and histories. Are we truly all seeking the same security and autonomy? It's fascinating to observe the differing perspectives foundational thinkers had on human nature. For Hobbes, fear was the catalyst for social cohesion, while Locke championed the power of reason. Rousseau brought forth the idea that to live in harmony is the highest virtue. Yet, when looking at contemporary politics, doesn't it seem like we lean more towards Hobbesian fear than Rousseau's ideal? The delicate balance between individual freedoms and collective responsibilities is highlighted through social contract theory. This encourages us to ask hard questions about our governments. Are they fulfilling their end of the bargain? Are they serving the public? As we traverse these theories, we recognize that we must hold our leaders accountable. A government that does not protect the interests of its citizens is failing. Equally, we as citizens have a responsibility to engage actively in this social contract, ensuring our voices are heard and respected. A practical approach is for citizens to remain informed and engaged. Here are some actionable steps. First, educate yourself on how government works and the rights you possess. This is our collective responsibility. Secondly, participate. Vote, campaign, or simply stay in dialogue about critical issues facing your community. Don't shy away from advocating for transparency in governance. Demand accountability and call for policies that ensure ethical decision-making to avoid self-serving behavior. Lastly, hold leaders accountable. If politicians betray the faith entrusted to them, they must face the consequences of their actions. Speak out against corruption whenever it arises. Take a moment. Consider your role in your society. What contract have you agreed to, consciously or unconsciously? Are you active in upholding it, or are you allowing it to languish in the hands of others? So why does understanding social contract theory matter? Because it challenges us to be vigilant, to reflect on our shared humanity, and to pursue the common good. It reminds us that while we are individuals with unique aspirations, we are also parts of a greater whole, a community that flourishes when we embrace our responsibilities toward one another. In that pursuit, perhaps we can not only navigate the complexities of government, but also strive for a more ethical society where individuals stand united under the shared ideals of justice and compassion. What do you think? Leave a comment and share your perspective.